Hello guys, so today I'm gonna be talking about what is the thing that you shouldn't be doing in Japan. So I think that there's a lot of people who, when they think about Japan, they think about the people, the local people who are really like nice and respectful towards especially foreigner. They give them leniency and that kind of thing. However, I think there's also some level of respect for us as a foreigner to go to Japan. When they go to Japan, there's some rules that, at least not rules but regulation, I think, if you want to word it right, that you have to follow. Especially for me, I think that if you follow this regulation, I think people like the local community especially will really fucking love you, of course. So let's dive right into it. So the first thing that you should do and you should not do actually for when you are in Japan is that you should not like walk and eat, like in from other YouTuber. There's a lot of people who are talking about why you should then walk and eat. Like for example, it might be causing other people discomfort, especially when you just throw it on the street like that. But maybe there's another reason. Like for example, when you walk and eat, then people might see it as something right. Why you should do this kind of thing? Like walk and eat, except if you are in such a busy time. Like for example, you are really like in a hurry. Going to the train to catch up the train and go to some other places. During that time, I think it's all right for you to be eating while walking or running. But keep in mind that you should at least keep your garbage or trash until you reach the destination where there's some trash can where you can throw it. The second thing that you shouldn't do is that I think it's a little bit like complicated because I haven't really lived there yet. But then I'm gonna be living there someday. Second thing is that when you are in the train or I think any public places, you are not to be like so rowdy, like like going nuts, especially in the train. People like to be really calm and quiet, and when you are in the train and you become so loud, it is just very disturbing sometimes, especially for example me. I ever just go into the train MRTs, if you call, and listen to some people talk, but I don't know what they talking about, but it's uncomfortable for me. And then the third thing is that don't really just break any rules from there. If you are breaking some rules, then I think it's better for you to just go back to your own country, because it's, how do I say, it's people living there itself. Like for example, foreigner living there, it's like you are going to that country, but I'm sure that you might be coming back to your home country someday. And that's the thing. Like if you live in there for like quite a while, then I think you can adjust in this kind of area. The fourth important thing is that be mindful, be respectful towards like the people there. There's some incident, like for example 2 years 3 years ago with Jake Paul. Of course you might know it, it's become so wildly popular. But then for me personally, if I see someone like that, I will just call the police and just let the police arrest him, especially because what he do, I think, is such a shit thing to do. But then yeah, of course, to gain more people to like subscribe and watch his videos, of course this kind of things. But for me, nah, I don't really like to see those kind of things in such a really respectful area. Of course I don't know I mean, like, not every single place is safe and so clean like that, but at least they have some level standard in the cleanliness and their respectfulness. Their crime rate isn't so high. But then, just to remember that not every single place is safe. There's no place that you can feel safe. But then, at least in this, like in Japan, you can feel a level of safeness, at least compared to other countries, of course. Well, I don't know. I heard, of course, I watched some big YouTubers like abroad in Japan, where he talk about you don't give tips and that sorts of things. For me, I don't know personally if can give tips to them, the people who maybe like serve me, why not? Especially with such a really great customer service. Well, I think that if I move there more, if I really like move there one day, someday, like I'm planning to move there like within this year, of course, but then I don't know when. Hopefully, like the quicker the better, because the place that I'm living in like now, I mean, I love this place, but like it's about the safety of like the corona. I don't really feel safe when I go out, especially. I feel a little bit paranoid. While Japan, I think even though the cases have started to increase once, but I still think that for once it's still safer than in here. Like if when you go out, at least people wear masks. In here, I don't know. Like sometimes they wear, sometimes they don't. What else can I talk about? Like if for me personally, do I want to the second question? Alright, the do I want to live in Japan for long term? Well, I'm gonna answer that in the next video. So please subscribe and I don't know. Let me ask whether if you guys like to watch me do YouTube videos daily or like weekly, maybe. I don't know. But then hopefully you guys like this video and please subscribe and comment on this to help me improve and well see you guys tomorrow, I think. Bye.